Hey, welcome to another episode of Abundance Dominance Daily. This is Alex Dumas, your financial literacy coach, and today's lesson we're going to talk about a three-legged stool for financial security. So, why is that so important? Because my goal is to help you get more secure and feel more safe and more confident about your savings and about your financial future. So what does security necessarily mean? Well, it can mean a lot of different things for a lot of people. Everybody has a different financial independence number. So my goal is just to kind of help you to share some ideas that might help you on your path there. So take a look at this three-legged stool we have in the middle here, money, right? So just think about your money right now and how it's being balanced out. Now, obviously, you want it to be balanced if you want to think about it on a stool, all three legs secure, but we have to look at the different things that have happened over time that have made people feel a little bit less safe and feel a little less comfortable. So one of those legs on the stool is this thing we call SSI. So we'll start with that, Social Security. So it's been around for a while, and when you kind of consider this as how things have changed from in the past to how things are now and where we're headed in the future. There's a lot of concerns about Social Security running out, and it's a pretty simple explanation why. So think about back in around the 1940s, right? 1940s, on average, let's say there was 30 workers, 30 employees, at a given industry to every one retiree. So excuse my handwriting here. So if you're retiring right now, at that time there was 40 people there to pretty much that were active, still working, and able to fund portion of your retirement. That's a pretty strong a strength in numbers, right? So now think about it here, present day. There's 3 workers to almost every retiree. Now, I'm not a math genius, but would you rather have 40 or would you rather have 3? 40 all day, right? But that's not going to happen. This little change that happened, from this time to then, this thing called World War II happened. So a lot of soldiers away at war. Thankfully, as on the American side, we won, and they came home, saw their girlfriends, their wives. It's been a while. Babies happen, right? So think about this: between 1946 and 1964, 78 million people born in this time span. The baby boomers. Never in history has there been such an influx of people born. So obviously this dramatically cut down the numbers. I mean, you would think, hey, there should be more workers, but all these people here are now ready to retire, and there's not enough, I hate to call this, but new product being created to fund their retirement. So this is a challenge there. So, for a second, get my handy dandy eraser. There's not enough workers here to help these retirees. So right now, a lot of families are kind of on shaky ground, right? This is a little bit shaky, this stool. So let's take a look at the second one. Now, people back in the day, we used to have this thing called pensions. Awesome. So the idea was you'd work 20, 30 years, at the same job or same industry, and then there would be a nice lump sum thing waiting for you. When you decided to turn it in, get your gold pen, whatever it was, and you get your pension, and then that's another supplement for your retirement, for your financial security. What companies started doing, and around 1978, we had this introduction of this retirement tool called 401k or your own individual retirement savings plan, 403b if you're not. I mean, it's all tied into this tax code. So what this basically said was, companies put the burden, the responsibility on you to fund your own retirement. So you have to be, you're in charge of saving. Now I talked about in earlier videos how 401k can kind of be a heart attack. Goes up and goes down. 2001 we had a big, we had a big challenge there. 2008, Great Recession, and when's the next one gonna happen? When's the next big crash or correction, I should say, is gonna happen? We don't know. I'm not a fortune teller. I can't look into the crystal ball, but it's a cyclical pattern. What goes up has to go down, similar to this. So things are gonna be really great, and then they're gonna have to crash, correct themselves, come back up, and come down. Now, I'm not sure about you, but I don't want to take that chance. I wouldn't want to risk that. If you want to risk that, that's on you. That's fine for you. But I'm not gonna, argue. I'm not here to make enemies. But just understand the risk, understand the rules of the game. So think about if you had a 401k, and within a matter of a day, matter of a week, matter of months, that half of your life savings, your 20, 30 years of hard work, sitting through traffic, dealing with employees that you may not like, bosses, same thing, and missing time with your family and things that you want to do, and then say you have 500,000 saved, that's now in half, 250. It's a big difference. 5 is 5, 250 is 250. So that's one of the biggest challenges, and also a key thing about security, not outliving your money. That's what that's most of people's biggest fears, right? So we know that pensions are, a dinosaur concept in that aspect. So here we are, shaky ground again. So really, the only stool that you should, really be focusing on and relying on, and this is what I'm here to teach you, is your own personal savings. Your own personal savings. What you produce, what you make, what you generate, and then finding a way to save that. So when you think about it like this, you got B, P, C, and W. And here we have over here, savings. This is money savings. So if you want to save absolutely nothing, 0%, then you're going to be in the B, which is broke. All right, there's no other nice way to say it. That's what it is. That's the reality. Numbers are numbers. You save nothing, you get nothing. This bucket here is where we see about 38 million Americans today in this bucket here. So they're saving 10% of what they earn, and how they do that is because they're living paycheck to paycheck. So robbing Peter to pay Paul, paying on credit cards, defaulting on certain things, high interest rates. You might know someone like that, it may be you. That's why I'm here to help. I'm glad that you're checking out this video. So paycheck to paycheck is not a good feeling, it's not comfortable, it's not nice, but that's unfortunately where most of us are. And I don't think it's necessarily a matter of education, it's more of a matter of a mindset. Paying yourself first, doing certain things, paying off at least the highest interest first, and not defaulting on cars too much, but that's a different story. So if you want to be comfortable, then save 20% of your income, right? 20%, pretty simple there. And then to get into that, really that top 1 to 3, 5%, say 30% of what you earn. That's what the wealthy do. That's what the W's for, the wealthy. So that's what my goal is, to show people here how to get here. As short a time as possible. Now, it's not easy. It's not anything that you can just do in one day. It's never a get rich type of deal, but there's opportunity out there. If you want to learn more about that, drop a comment, say interested. Go on my like page on Facebook. I'll send you that link as well. So just wrapping up, kind of conclusion, I want you to take in consideration these three things right here. So you got Social Security, you have your personal savings, and you have pensions. We know Social Security is not necessarily something that we can completely rely on, and the pensions are not something we can rely on. So if I put this one down, if you don't have enough savings, guess where you are? All right, let's get too graphic. So we want to have a strong and stable financial stool. We want to be able to hold our ground and be comfortable and do the things we want with the people we want. That's what, at least security to me, means doing what you want, when you want, with who you want. For me, that's my wife, that's my kids, my family members. I want to make sure they're taken care of. And it might be a bit of a burden, might be a lot of responsibility, but I'm up for the challenge because your financial independence, it's our right, it's our birthright, but also it has to be a priority. It's not necessarily something anybody's going to give to us. This isn't stuff that is necessarily taught in schools, not in the way that I would explain it. So I hope you found this valuable. I hope you found this useful. If you think this could benefit you or someone that would benefit from this, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like my page on Facebook, drop me some comments. And with if you have a challenge yourself, say, hey, raise your hand, give a chat. You can type in the comment box, interested, I want more, help me, something like that. Because there's nothing, you need to ask for help. There's nothing wrong with that. Doesn't make you less of a person, doesn't make you weak, doesn't do that. We all need help in our lives. So I hope you found that beneficial. Hope you found that useful, and I thank you for checking out the video. I have other ones on the page and on the YouTube channel. So take care. Like I said, Facebook page at Abundance Freedom Dominance, and I'll look for Alex Dumas on YouTube, and take care.